History Spotlight, brought to you by HEC Media and the Missouri Historical Society.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jody Sowell, president of the Missouri Historical Society in St. Louis. During the Civil War, vernacular architecture thrived in the city, resulting in some interesting designs. Community Tours manager Amanda Clark explains how the Flounder-style house of this time got its name.
So St. Louis has so many great historical architectural styles, but there's one in particular that to me is the most peculiar, and those are the ones that look like a house sliced in half, and they're known as flounder houses. So Flounder House gets its name from looking like a flounder fish, which is a fish that lays on its side and all of its mouth and its eyes are on the other side. A flounder house has one bare wall, a roof that slopes pretty steep, and then all its doors and windows are all on that one side as well. Most flounders built in the United States were built between the mid to late 19th century, and they can be found tucked away in Philadelphia, in Alexandria, Virginia, but in St. Louis we have over 275 of them still standing, and they were built at a time when the city was growing rapidly and space was at a premium. And while no one knows exactly for sure why they were such a popular style here in St. Louis, architectural historians have several really good theories. There's one theory in particular, though, that's been passed down, and before we had architectural historians to correct us, it was passed down that these houses, which look like half houses, were a way to trick the taxman and lower your tax bill because they were only half a house. That makes a really great story. It is not true. What is most likely, and there's a really simple answer, and that's simplicity. This housing style with its simple roof could go up and be built quickly. It didn't have the complex joinery of St. Louis's other popular historic roof type, the mansard roof. And so it was something that could be built quickly. It could be built up to the property line on a small urban lot. It also directed water away from your neighbors, so it was pretty neighbor friendly. And it was a housing style that you could add on to later. So you find a lot of flounder houses towards the back of a lot with a bigger house in the front. Flounders are what we call vernacular architecture, meaning they reflect the local traditions of those that built them and lived in them. So in St. Louis, they're built as part of a quickly evolving urban environment. So they're built up close to other buildings. They're mostly all built out of our beautiful red brick. That's a local material. And a lot of them have this long side porch, this galley porch along one side that would have been perfect for escaping, the heat in the summer in St. Louis.
Next week on History Spotlight, the story behind the shocking 1944 St. Louis Browns pennant win.
To learn more about the Missouri Historical Society, visit mohistory.org.